There's a brand new cellulite treatment that could be the miracle women have been waiting for. It's a procedure called Cellfina, and the way it works. Well, Dr. Meredith, why don't you explain it? Because it's a little complicated.
Yeah, a little bit complicated. So Cellfina is a technique whereby basically there's a device that's applied, so it has to be performed by a trained physician. So you get numbed up in the area where you have cellulite, and then there's a sort of iPhone-ish like small device that goes over that area, then it suctions up the skin, and then after it suctions up the skin, a tiny little blade goes a few millimeters, 6 millimeters underneath the skin. A blade. And and it just automatically just cuts the tether that causes the dimple.
That's quite the app.
Voila.
Wow.
It's a serious app. It is called retouching too, by the way. We can just retouch ourselves. Painful.
Is there any residual effect to that? I mean, there's bruising, right? Or
there obviously, because there's some cutting, right? But it's a minimal incision. But yes, there's some bruising. There's a little bit of swelling. There's some minor discomfort after the
But this is an example that you're seeing on your screens now. That is an amazing difference.
That's a good result. Yeah. I'd call that a pretty good result.
And that lasts about a year, right?
That lasts a year, and depending on everything else that you do, diet, drinking, exercise, stress management, etc., it could last longer or less.
Okay, Veronica?
Well, you know what? I don't want to go first. I want somebody else to go first. I say yes. I mean, there's certain things. It could be like, you know, Botox for that area. And certain things, if you do them and you don't abuse them, they are your friend, not your foe. You do it once in a while. You do it if you have an important vacation coming up or your wedding or something like that. But
it's not a cheap procedure either.
It is not a cheap procedure.
I don't think anyone wants cheap surgery.
No,
no,
definitely not.
Don't want cheap surgery. But you said it was kind of painful because I also want this, and I was also thinking about getting it.
Listen, personally, I would say, look, if it's about your photograph, if you're worried about, you know, what you look like in a picture, then I would say the cheaper option. And the safer option is obviously to retouch the picture in this particular instance to get rid of those minor blemishes. But if it's going to affect you in your life in general, because you don't like, you know, the way you look, then go for it. I think something like this is a little different, and it's going to make you feel better. I'm actually okay with this.
We'll be right back.